play faster and better. My objective is to play faster than my opponents, period, to stay up on the clock. Gonna fight for the e5 square. Does give my opponent knight e4, but we have this now. Cute little tactic. Takes. Wants to push. That's no biggie. I guess I'll drop the queen back to e2. That way I can play c3. No doubt he'll want to go here with his knight. This is a decent diagonal though for the bishop. I think it might be better than this one. I don't know, what do you guys think? Because then I can jump the knight in and it's not obstructing the bishop. Definitely c3 here in a moment. Let's hit the rook. Oh, hold on. Got a castle first. Otherwise you can take there. And then 95 comes with tempo on the rook. So we could just offer to trade off here. Now that there is no f pawn, they can't back up that knight with f5. That's kind of annoying when they can do that. Yeah, we could just go here, probably. Here, takes. That looks okay. I mean, does weaken the e-pawn, but how easy is it really to get to that? And we could in fact even push, maybe like go here, takes. We could just snap that knight off if we wanted to. And then push, threatening to fork. Here, what do we do first? Is that knight trying to go anywhere else? I'm gonna push right away instead. I like this bishop. I know that I could take it, but takes, and we're threatening to fork. Even better would be to take, go here, and then fork. And yeah, these pawns are not being attacked, although he could throw this in. Yeah, that might have been a mistake on my behalf. We could just push and let him take. No. Here, there. Yeah, he finds it. Here, takes. Not great. That was kind of silly of me. We have to let him do that. Yeah, okay, so taking with the bishop would have definitely been way stronger, because then I could have... Here takes. I might sack. Takes. Here. Wait, takes. If he takes. Let's do it. This could definitely lose me the game. But these pawns are really annoying, and these pawns could turn out to be worth a whole piece, because also the E pawn is then going to be weak. It's 2 pawns for a piece. That E pawn's going to be weak. And I don't care about that pawn. I do care a little bit about the C pawn, however. Takes here. We take on E6, I think. We'll see if the computer agrees with my move there. We're threatening to take on D6. Yeah, and I think if he hits me with this... Wait, that doesn't work. That would be hanging, so that doesn't work at all. He could try to hit me with Rook C7, but then we take with check. And I think we're winning there. And then we push to protect the pawn. So I'm thinking that my knight sack might have actually worked. He must have calculated, so takes. We can go here. And we were threatening some stuff. There. It's here. Here. Do that. We can take at any time. He can't really attack my queen that I am seeing here. So okay. Maybe we drop the queen back and push now. I have a very solid... Well, actually, this would be needed. This might have been a mistake just now. I'm up on time, but can't say I'm winning. I can't say I'm playing this all that great. What am I missing, if anything? Rook here looks like a decent move. Try to just kind of double up. Yeah, that looks like a really nice move. Look at that. But my plan was just to play d5 and create a nasty pawn chain. E5, what if they push? Yeah, I think we have to do this now. Otherwise he's gonna start going after that weak pawn. I could back it up, the rook, but I would obviously love if he just takes. Okay, a little bit careful with my king now. Rook over. Unfortunately, we have to go here. I'd love to play Rook b5. Oh, interesting. Really? Moves like that I should probably take a little bit more time just to double check, but I don't know what I wanted now, just maybe to play h3 at some point just to make sure I'm not getting into trouble with my king, but rook b5 looks decent. Best would be to gain control of the open c file. If we got the c file with our rooks and with these pawns, that would be good, but maybe we just back the pawns up. These are now 2 passed pawns, so from what I know about endgames and, you know, just chess in general, we got 2 passed pawns. That's enough to win. And I think that if my knight sacrifice worked at all, it would be because I have these passed pawns as compensation for my knight. But I know I have to know how to do that. So for right now, I obviously can't push. If I back the rook up here, like there, I just need to be careful that I don't lose any of them. He might try to trade. I am up on time. Okay, at some point definitely h3 is going to be useful, because if he starts like tripling up or something, that's not going to be good. So I could go here now. Go ahead and do that. Doesn't stop all the threats, but are there any tactics here? No, I don't think so. Looking at making sure there's no like knight takes. But if I traded like 2 rooks for the queen, that might be easier to win, I think, with these pawns. So let's see what I can do. I think I would like to do that, and just I gotta contest the c file. Otherwise, I think I'm going to lose. If I go here now, just going to try to double up. Here, if he goes there, we go here. Now we can start pushing. He's probably trying to like just infiltrate on the second rank, which would be dangerous if he could back it up with a rook, but I'll just swing my rook over. If he goes here, that's not possible. That's why part of why I played queen d4. And if he goes here, that's also not possible. So this actually, I'm not sure if that was the best move, because it gave my queen a super awesome centralized square. And now here, that doesn't work. What if we go here now? Because if he takes, that would be a blunder here. And if he takes with check here. I just feel like we'll be okay. Let's see if he falls for that. If he takes, that's, I think, pretty much game over. Trying to stay up on time. So we're getting to some pretty spicy positions here, and I'm up on time a little over a minute. So I can always try to flag if need be. Takes, check. Okay, so this will still be a little bit harder, but I think I need to go like this. Or just start harassing, right? Try to cut the rooks off and pick some thing off, pick a rook off. And so like this looks decent, I think. Go here just because it threatens check. It's going to be hard for him to, you know, play quickly and not get flagged. But it's also going to be very hard for me to like pick off any of these pawns and stuff. It might mean like pushing g4, bringing my king up. This knight needs to be dislodged because then I have all sorts of forking ideas. So, but here, check, there. He wins the pawn, I guess. Oh, he gives back material. Wow. Here, there. Interesting. Alright, then. What choice do I have? Other than to mate him. Alright, so I do not like chess.com's this new review thing. I don't know what the hell they changed or why, but it looks just stupid. In my opinion. Okay, so I had 1 blunder, 3 misses, 2 mistakes, 6 inaccuracies. Holy smokes. 73.1% accuracy. My opponent had 66.6. Not the best game ever, but hey, it works. Maybe that knight sack ended up winning. Yeah, I had that tactic right away, but I didn't see it until later. So when the bishop, when they block their own, they cut off the queen from the bishop like that with their knight. Very often you can take on f7 because it hits the queen, so they have to take it pretty much, and then you grab the bishop and you're up a pawn. Nice little tactic to know, especially in the London system. Here, queen d1 I guess is better. All right, and then bishop back to g3. And then I think the other mistake I made here, so it doesn't like f3 either. f3 usually is not a good move. But I think here would have been better. Bishop takes, right? Queen takes. Then, dude, this is gonna drive me crazy. This fucking thing. It does. Takes. Takes. e4. Thank you. Queen b6. This is what they probably play. And then what? Queen e3. Protect. Okay, well anyways, be threatening that fork. That's not what happens. I should have grabbed the knight and I missed this move. Forking my bishop and my pawn. Gave up the bishop, had this double pawn. And knight takes e4 is a blunder. Best move here I guess is just queen e3, protecting that more important c pawn, and then e5 because the knight can't jump forwards. Okay. But somehow this worked out. Really, the computer did not like any of my moves. So rook over to the e file would have been better, it says. I like my fancy little rook a to c1 move, because if ever takes, you throw this in, check. Then you take, and white's completely winning. They did find the best move to take the rook and to trade the queen for 2 rooks. This was a blunder. I could have immediately mated him. Okay. I missed mate in 1. But I found it later. Let's, I don't know, I guess let's do some more. Play another London system. Always trying to do better on time. Spot tactics. And, you know, okay, this. So, don't we go here? If takes there, it's like a forced. We can force a draw, or we can trap the queen. Forgot exactly how to, but this is theory. If takes, take back, I guess that takes here. Just take that pawn, maybe. We could also just play rook here now. See, the thing is, and maybe I'm wrong here, but your queen being tied down, like, you know, just being there only to attack my pawn is more cumbersome than my rook having to just defend it. So if that's your only idea there, because he's... Okay, so... Let's just go knight out. Knight f3, let's just develop. Figuring out where I want the bishop to go. Now we like kind of transpose into a funny looking Jobava London or something. We also just push now. Bishop d3 or bishop e2? Let's go bishop e2. Nice and easy. And I'm debating playing d5, but that probably is not... Yeah, probably not the best idea. I'm just going to castle because it opens that bishop up now. Here, here's some Luft. If he moves the knight, we have knight d5, which he does, so we can throw this in first, I guess. Trying to see if the queen can go into like any better squares or attack anything else, but I mean, if he vacates that, the fork is real. Now we can play c3 too, which is kind of nice. And then honestly, if he wants to take here, maybe that's not a big deal. Just let him take my bishop, take back that way, and then play c3. Okay. We go here, can't go there. Go here. Or here with the bishop. There. Just don't want to be getting our bishop trapped. Or my knight trapped. Okay, let's actually back it up with the c-pawn. If he takes, we'll just take back with... I'll just take back with the e-pawn. I think this is okay, except for if he... Now, let's see, now if he grabs the bishop, maybe I'll take back with the knight. It's here, and it's like, looking kind of weak. It's kind of screwing up my pawn structure. I really need to go over my openings again, because, you know, I do. Takes. Solid though. Takes. Go here though. Hold on a sec. That hits the queen, and then we can take the knight. I think my opponent might have blundered unless they take with the... Let's see. Knight takes, bishop takes. Bishop takes. Still, we should be good here. So let's go knight takes. There are some threats here, and I think I get away with this. Otherwise, yep, I'm gonna snap that knight off and win a pawn. At any point, this queen... Where's the queen going, by the way? All the way back? And I'll go here. I mean, he's got to take. Even then, though, I think bishop takes. Do we just snap the knight off? Where do we go? Ah, queen takes. Here, the rook's hanging, so go here. That forks, so that might not work. Pawn takes. Still, this is okay. The bishop takes. Bishop takes, what, and then the bishop is back. Yep, my light square bishop wasn't really doing much there, and this ruins his pawn structure, so I don't know if he's planning on castling long, but he's got some issues if he does. I feel like bishop takes h5 is better. He's got to address this too. Takes here, I'm up a piece, and if he drops back, then maybe bishop back to f3. Looks pretty decent. Here, I should have calculated this. This is bad, but I think this works because if the queen wants to grab that pawn, rook c1, and then we get that fork. How are we doing on time? Doing all right. Still surprised at how fast my opponents play consistently, but and then if nothing happens here, I guess like this is a pretty nasty diagonal for that bishop. I'm not a huge fan of that, but we could just try to tie down the c pawn. But I think we have some pretty decent activity here. For some reason, I kind of like this position because this knight is really powerful. What? What is this? What? Go here though, and then take. That doesn't seem right. Here. Takes what takes. No, that can't be right. I don't get that move. But I do get that, wow, he's gonna go for this. That is bold. Holy cow. Okay, how can I best go here, knight there. Take. How does he protect this? Thank God for rook b1, eh? Yeah, that was baloney. I'm up 4 pieces in material, but I do have to convert it, and I would like to stay up on time just to take off that pressure. So let's focus. This should be falling, and then at some point it'd be cool to be able to take and like threaten the rook, but if the knight gets out, rook's defended. None of these bishop moves work because I can just take on d6, check at that. And I could even start looking at trying to line up a checkmate, but the rook's got to get over to the open files. I got to open the position, which is why we want to grab this pawn, because then it's more open. Check here. Check. Check. King's got 1 square to go to there. Go check. We could even play like c5 here. We could take. This looks decent too. Looks very decent because he literally only has this move to save himself. And I suppose we can play just back our rook. Well, let's just, you know what? Let's just be ultra aggressive and protect. Like that. Maybe I should have taken the knight, actually. Okay, let's cut out all that funny business. We need to, I can play h3. How are we doing on time? A little bit lower now. Not a fan of letting my opponent develop his pieces. Okay, I'm just gonna play this now. You are never getting rid of that bishop, my friend. So I don't have to worry about, like, anything there, you know. Creating some loot for my king, and honestly, I'm just gonna fucking send it. If you're gonna sit there, I'm going to blast open these pawns and attack you. This bishop is gonna be a hero. Keep that file shut down. He ever tries to, well, yeah, I guess actually b6 does kind of work. You can't play b4, but I don't really care. Takes. So check. So what if we... This tied down. I wanted to take, but obviously that drops a rook. It'd still probably be fine, but yeah, that's just a free knight, my guy. Not gonna think twice about that. And I have been failing these tactics lately. I've literally been missing full-on blunders like that. All right, cool. Take a look at this. This is a weird line. So it goes like this here, and then if takes, you go knight b5. You're threatening the fork. There's no way for them to stop it. They have to... What do they do here? Knight d5 to try to stop it. And then a3. There's like some way you can try to trap the queen. Really, a3 though? a3 is like, I guess, the only winning move. Because then I guess we're threatening to trap the queen? Yeah. And the next move, rook b1. Let's say you make some random move here. Rook b1, queen a2. Well, we can force, yeah, we can just force this draw if we wanted to. But anyways, funny line. Don't see it much more nowadays. I guess rook b1 is okay, but just knight f3 is also good. But his whole idea of playing a6 was to stop knight b5. I guess it really doesn't even matter. But knight a4, check. And then c3, knight's protected, hits the queen. This is already looks like it's kind of winning. Wow, where is that queen going? Queen has one square, no, two squares to go to a3 or a5. So a5, and then d takes c5. Really? I almost imagine that looks kind of ugly. What about this? Knight b6. Okay, so we can just go knight b6. And then takes. We block with the knight. Jeez, that is some crazy stuff. Okay, so this is what really happens. Looks like takes here is better. Takes, because this is defended, opens up the queen to protect the knight. If he goes here, I guess it's e takes is still okay. The computer doesn't seem to think this is such a bad setup. Bishop e6. Bishop c4. Here we go back. Let's give up that pawn though. Oh, we would take with en passant actually. Sorry, that's better. What? I'm sorry, wait, what? Okay, I guess this is better. It's the fork, but nah. I'm not sure if we're ever getting that knight back. If we could get that pawn to queen, maybe. Alright, and what else? So we got... They basically lost the game after king f8 and then takes. That was garbage. Whoa, we could have immediately just sacked the bishop. Queen f7. Queen takes f7. Oh, wow, okay. That's a little bit bold, but I thought this was okay.